RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East's premier sports bar and grill. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends. Trust Family Auto Sales, now offering repair services across from the Bethalto Airport under the water tower. Moore's Home Improvement, honesty, integrity, quality, and value. Marty Kinsella Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Where others can't, Kinsella can.
Moore's Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Moore's Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Morse Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher and Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper, or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Morse Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I could be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know.
311 to 58. They've given up 50 plus
in
5 of their 6 games. So, you know, that makes it tough. You got to have it off. Even the greatest show on turf couldn't overcome that.
Well, the thing of it, in order to hold down an opponent's scoring, you have to be able to hang on to the ball for a while. If you go 3 and out, you're going to give your opponent too many opportunities to score, and that's what has happened with DuPo. The poorest defense, yes, but an offense that can't maintain possessions.
And the Explorers have given up only 55 points all season, half of those last week. 21 by the defense and 7 by the offense last week on an interception return for a touchdown. But here you've got DuPo struggling to score points, and you've got the Explorers that are very stingy on defense. And quite frankly, this probably ought to be a cakewalk for Marquette, but there's a reason they play the game.
Well, and the thing of it is, we talk about the points the Explorers have given up. I'm not sure exactly how many, but I imagine several of those points were with reserves in the lineup at the time. So this starting defense, as you said, very stingy.
Here's the opening kickoff, picked up by Blatchford for the Explorers at the 20, coming to his left out across the 25 to the 30, maybe the 31 or 32-yard line. And the Explorer offense will take the field and start 1st and 10 right there. Marquette looking to get back on the victory path after a loss last week, dropped them to 5-1 overall. They are still undefeated in the Prairie State Conference, and it would be easy to look ahead because they go to Bunker Hill next week to take on South Mac, and South Mac is the other team in the Prairie State that hasn't got a loss in conference play, but they have to get it done here tonight. And on the first down play, Marquette starts with their spread offense. Caleb Ware in the pistol formation, takes the snap, drops to throw, looking out to his right, completes it to Blatchford. He breaks a tackle out across the 40 to the 44-yard line, a gain of 12 on that completion from Ware to Blatchford.
And Blatchford that time simply used his height to go up and get that jump ball. He was well above the defender, made some nice yardage after the catch as well, picks up a first down on the first play.
Well, they put it down at the 43, so it was a gain of 11. And the first down of the night for the Explorers. Marquette moved the ball well last week at Taylorville. They just had trouble finishing several of those drives. Now here's the give to Peebles, looking for some running room to the left side. Bounces it outside. Out across the 40 to the 45. Stiff arms a defender and is thrown out of bounds at the 48 or 49-yard line. They'll put it down at the 48 for a gain of 5 on that carry by Peebles.
And Caleb Chisholm did a good job for DuPont as he strung that one out and would not allow Peebles to turn the corner. And as we said, strung him to the sideline. Still a nice gain of 5 or 6.
Riverbend High School football on WBGZ Alton on a Saturday night, an Explorer Saturday night home game. Fairly common, rare this year. Of course, Marquette only has 4 home games this year, and this is the only Saturday night game. And that's dictated by the Alton High schedule. And now the Explorers shift from the spread into the single wing. And on 2nd and 5, direct snap to Trayvon Swingler. Swingler running room to the right side, inside the 45 of DuPont, down to about the 42-yard line. And that's a gain of 10 and another Explorer first down.
I don't think DuPont was ready. They didn't get shifted over to go manpower for manpower on that side with the single wing, and the Explorers just used that manpower advantage for another first down.
That was a gain of 11 by Swingler on his first carry of the night. Swingler had some tremendous runs last week against Taylorville, but he fumbled twice. On the first down play from the single wing, direct snap to Swingler. He hands it off to Gregory on that counter, the wing counter. Gregory breaking tackles, plows his way down to the 35-yard line, a gain of 6 for Aaron Gregory.
The logical progression is to come back with that wing back counter, and the Explorers run it to perfection down to the 35. Going to be a pickup of 6, maybe 7.
We played a minute 15 seconds here in the opening quarter. This drive from Marquette started from their own 42-yard line after the kickoff return by Blatchford. 1st and 10, Blatchford and Bagnell wide to the right side. DeClue and Peebles split wide left, and now we've got
shoe came untied.
Aaron Gregory had to tie his shoe.
You know what the old people do, right? We go with Velcro strips and don't have to worry about that.
That's it. Still hard to bend down there and fasten that Velcro strip.
That's still a challenge, yep.
Gregory in the backfield with Ware, who's in the pistol formation, the spread offense. Back to pass. Caleb Ware launches it deep down the middle for Peebles, and he drops it at the 5-yard line. Ware put it right in his hands. Peebles was in stride. I don't know, a defender may have gotten a hand in there to knock it away, but for a moment it looked like it was going to be a touchdown strike.
Well, the reason that Ware had such time to throw that ball, that offensive line really established that pocket. They tried to blitz a backer, and Andrew Angleton came up with a big block there to keep his quarterback clean.
So it's 3rd and short for the Explorers. 3rd and a long 3 at the 34 of DuPont. Marquette has never beaten the Tigers. This is only their 3rd meeting. The 2 previous meetings in the playoffs, and DuPont won both of those. 88 and 89. Here's the hand to Peebles trying to turn that left corner. There's no running room. Finally, he finds an opening inside the 30, steps out of bounds at the 28-yard line. And a gain of 6 on that carry for Diavian Peebles, and he was very, very patient on that one.
Well, it looked like he was sealed and wasn't going to find an opening. There wasn't much of an opening at all, but just a little crease was all it took for him. He turned on the afterburners and gets it down to the 28.
The 3rd first down of this, the initial possession of the ball game. 1st and 10, Explorers at the DuPont 28-yard line. Marquette comes out in the single wing formation. Caleb Ware marks out the signals, takes the snap, and drops to throw. Slips as he lets it go, but launches it deep down the middle. He's got a man wide open in the end zone. It's Blatchford who makes the catch. He could have signaled for a fair catch. He was wide open. Ware slipped when he threw it and kind of launched it up in the air, but Blatchford was so wide open, he just stood there and waited for it to fall into his arms. A 28-yard touchdown pass, and the Explorers are on the board.
The only thing you can say about that, blown coverage. Somehow or another, that man got completely wide open. As you said, there was no one within 5 yards. All he had to do was wait for it to drop out of the sky and pick up 6.
I really did think he was going to signal for a fair catch. He turned around, his back to the end line, and just stood there and waited for the ball to fall out of the sky. Now the extra point attempt in the air and through the uprights. Riley Veloff kicks it through. 10:05 remaining in the first quarter. It's Marquette 7, DuPont nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Bill say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience. Bill say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner. making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is.
Good day, bad day, or any day.
Kick off for the Explorers. Devin Simile and Caleb Chisholm. Deep for the Tigers.
Broadcast booth at Public School Stadium in Alton. Sam Stem along with Gary Boker. Riley Veloff tees the ball at his own 40-yard line on the near hash mark, and he steps into it and drills a line drive kick that hits at the 5 and rolls into the end zone. Automatic touchback, and the DuPont Tigers will have to march 80 yards if they're going to get on the scoreboard here on their first possession.
You know, we were remarking before the game, looking down on this field, how good it looks and how well kept it's been this year. But when you see wear out there slipping around, perhaps the rain of the last 24 hours makes it a little bit more slippery than we realize.
Well, and especially that rain this afternoon. We got a nice steady rain for, almost a couple hours this afternoon. And, of course, if you know this stadium, the field sits down in a hole, so there's not much drainage.
It holds the water well.
It does hold the water well. 1st and 10 for the Tigers, full house backfield, receivers left and right. And a pass attempt, and Chisholm lets it go deep down the left sideline. A diving attempt, and very nearly a catch down at the Explorer 47-yard line as Giavion Morgan, the Explorer freshman defender, let a receiver get behind him, and the quarterback Chisholm very nearly hit him.
And Morgan was very upset with himself. He knew exactly what had happened. He didn't give enough ground, and as he turned, the receiver, I don't think he anticipated the receiver had quite that much speed, but he's fortunate that one fell to the ground.
Now a double wing formation on 2nd and 10, Dupo from their own 20-yard line, and here is Chisholm. The quarterback keeps it himself. Lots of running room right up the middle. Chisholm dragging the tacklers with him out across the 40 to the 41-yard line, a gain of 21 for Caleb Chisholm.
Well, this is one thing that we mentioned coming into the game, that in order for Dupo to have any kind of success, they must move the chains and keep the ball on the offensive end for a while, and that first down is big there for the Tigers.
Marquette's history has been on defense not to play well in the first possession of the other team. And it kind of looks like that might be the case right here. They almost got burned on a deep pass and then give up a 22-yard run. 1st and 10, here is a give on a straight-ahead handoff, and that play goes nowhere. It was Malik Calhoun on the carry, and that Explorer defensive front stacked him up for no gain on the play.
Now, Jack Parker was one of the first ones in there to wrap him up. He got some help from his friends, bringing him down on the 42. Going to be little or no gain at all.
In the Nokomis game, Marquette allowed Nokomis to march right down the field on their first possession. And same thing was true last week on Taylorville's first possession. They put together a touchdown drive. Now here's a give to the wingback, and Simile, as he tries to make his cut, Devin Simile, his feet slip, and he goes down for a loss of a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
It looked like that was Parker coming in there once again to make the stop, make sure he didn't go any further.
He's up 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 for the Tigers.
Sam, we have a problem. I could smell the popcorn.
Well, it distracted me too, and unfortunately it's hard to eat popcorn and broadcast a football game, but it really does smell good. Now here is Chisholm trying to run out to his left, and he is hit 5 yards deep in the backfield, hit by Aaron Gregory first, and then a host of Explorers are there to bury Chisholm, and it goes as a loss of 5. And it's going to bring about 4th and 16.
Yeah, Gregory's going to be upset that he didn't get the solo tackle. But what he did, even though he wrapped him up, couldn't keep him wrapped up. He did slow him down to get help from the friends. And as we said, here we go with Dupo picking up a first down, but looks like they're going to have to punt the ball.
Diavion Peebles back deep for the Explorers, standing at his own 35, and it's a rugby-style kick that is blocked by the Explorers and covered at the 22-yard line. It was Cameron Rainey who got in there and blocked that. Then Rainey tried to pick it up. He had visions of rambling into the end zone, and he missed it. And Dupo covered it, but the Explorers will start this possession at the Dupo 22-yard line. And after a couple of promising plays early in that possession, the wheels come off for the Tigers. And the Explorers have great field position.
Yeah, not only does the defense make the stop, but they also give the offense outstanding field position. Offensive coordinators will tell you, I'm a lot better coach when I have a short field with which to work.
Well, that's not a turnover, but it has the same effect, giving the Explorers the football at the Dupo 22-yard line, where in the pistol formation, receivers left and right, drops to throw. Looking, launches it deep down the middle, and that is incomplete. It should have been intercepted, as Ware threw into triple coverage. His intended receiver was Diavion Peebles, and Peebles was nowhere near where the ball came down. There was a defender who was nearly as wide open as Blatchford was moments ago on that touchdown pass, and he had the same opportunity to catch a ball coming down out of the sky, and he just dropped it.
My grandson was watching in pregame, and he said, you know, the Dupo receivers are having a tough time catching the ball. Well, that time, he's punching the turf afterwards. He has no one to blame for himself. Should have been a touchback.
And not a good decision to throw it there by Ware. He threw into triple coverage. 2nd and 10. Now here is the give, and it's Swingler. Trayvon Swingler dragging tacklers with him. Inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line, a gain of 5.
James Malone with a big block there to key him free right up the middle. You always like it when you can go right at the teeth of the defense and run straight at them and prove that you are the dominant line.
3rd and 5, Explorers at the Dupo 17-yard line. The clock rolling with 7:13 remaining here in the first quarter. Marquette leading 7-0. This possession started at the Dupo 22 after Cameron Rainey blocked a Dupo punt attempt. On 3rd and 5, they line up in the spread and shift into the single wing. Ware calls out the signals, direct snap to Peebles. It's high and he can't handle it, and Dupo has recovered a fumble. Well, Dupo says they've recovered. The Explorers say they've recovered. There's only one opinion that counts, and that's the opinion of the men in the striped shirts, and they say it's Dupo football.
Yeah, that time Peebles, the snap was a little bit high, but those are easier to handle than the ones that are a little bit low. And he will tell you, he'll be the first one to say, I should have been able to get that one, but he was ready to run before he caught the ball.
I suspect he was looking to see where the hole was. Just assumed the football was going to be in the breadbasket, and it wasn't. And so the Explorers, who had 3 turnovers last week, miss a golden opportunity here with a turnover. 1st and 10 Dupo from their own 20-yard line. Chisholm takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself right up the middle. He tries to go. A flag is thrown. Chisholm gains about 3 out to the 23-yard line, but Dupo's not going to like this call. He's going to move him back.
Well, that time the big defensive tackle there, Brandon Boos, come in quickly, wrapped him up for a short gain. But as you said, I think they're going to back this one up as there was a penalty on the play.
The indication is holding against the Tigers. I guess the question is, yeah, the Explorers will take it. They'll walk it off from the spot of the foul, which was all the way back at the 16-yard line. So then they'll go half the distance to the goal line and go back and put it down at about the 8.5. We'll call it the 9.
Don't be surprised if Chisholm and the Tigers don't go to the air here, because it's an awful lot of yardage to get via the ground.
1st and 21. So the Tigers, who have recorded 1 first down, now here is Chisholm keeping it himself, trying to turn the right corner, and there is no corner there. He's finally run out of bounds. The Explorers just strung that out, and he's run out back at about the 7-yard line, and that's a loss of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 23.
Rainey was over there stringing it out, as well as Jack Parker. And then you saw the entire Explorer defense. They were heading to the ball, advancing as fast as they could to get to him and knock him out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
It's going to be
second. I'm sorry.
2nd and 23. 6.5 minutes showing on the first quarter clock. The clock stopped after the out-of-bounds running play. Dupo sends a pair of receivers to each side of the field. Chisholm in the pistol formation. with a running back next to him. He drops to throw. Now they try to run the draw, and that's going to be a safety. They handed it off, and the running back probably was thinking, why are you giving it to me? I'm surrounded by blue jerseys. They're going to give him forward progress to the 1, and that's probably a pretty generous spot.
Well, I'll tell you what, Alex Roberts met him, and I have to say it looked like to me first contact was about 2 yards deep.
That's what it looked
in the
like.
end zone, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
3rd and 29. That's a loss of 6 as they tried to run a draw out of the end zone. Calhoun was the ball carrier, and I'm sure he thought, why are you handing me the football?
He says, because I don't want it.
Now they just run a quarterback sneak trying to keep from being caught behind the goal line, and there's no gain on that quarterback sneak, and now they'll have to punt out of the end zone, and the Explorers have already blocked a punt.
You know, I would be advised if I were doing the coaching that on 3rd down I might go ahead and punt it before they had a return man back there. Now the Explorers have the opportunity to 1, put pressure on, or 2, set up a good return.
You know, sometimes I think in a situation like this, you might be better off just to take a safety and free kick it from the 20. You give up only 2 points, rather than the chance that Marquette's going to block it and cover it in the end zone. So they line up and get a quick kick away, and it's a high, short kick, and it's not going to make it past the 25-yard line. It takes an Explorer hop, and Marquette will have the football just outside the 20 of the Tigers. 1st and 10 right there.
Well, you had a short field with which to work a while ago. Now you've got another opportunity. So far, the Explorers have only put 1 score on the board, and I think a lot of observers thought they would have more points by this point in the game.
Well, they're 1 for 2. They put together a touchdown drive on their first possession, and they had a turnover on their second possession. 3rd possession starts once again at the Dupo 22-yard line. 1st and 10, and the Explorers shift out of the spread into the single wing. Ware has Peebles in the backfield with him. Direct snap, Diavion Peebles running to the right. Peebles cuts it back. Up the middle he goes, squirts through a hole inside the 15, down to the 14, maybe the 13-yard line. And a gain of 8 or 9 on that carry for Diavion Peebles. Call it 9.
That time, Peebles made no movement toward the line of scrimmage until he first had the ball in his possession.
2nd and 1, Explorers at the 13. And they're trying to get the clock to roll. There it goes. 2nd and 1, Marquette at the Dupo 13-yard line. Marquette leading 7-0, just inside of 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Bagnell goes in motion to the right side, out of the spread. Here is the give to Peebles. A counter, and that's actually Swingler. And Swingler takes it down to the 10. A gain of 3 on that carry. Another first down for Marquette, their 5th of the night.
And still, it seemed like the Dupo defense stayed home on the backside very well, making it a minimal gain. However, it is a first down. The Explorers can get first down before they get a touchdown. Nope, it looks like they're just inside the 10 now. They'll drop the chains down.
1st and goal at the 10 for the Explorers, who lead 7-0. The Explorers send a pair of receivers to each side of the field. Gregory and Blatchford to the right. Bagnell and DeClue to the left. Now they shift out of that into the single wing. Peebles in the backfield with Ware. Direct snap, Peebles running to the right side. Lots of blockers out in front. Peebles cuts it back. Peebles into the end zone for the touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. Diavion Peebles, he was never touched until he stepped across the goal line. Touchdown, Explorers.
He had to feel like a naval cruiser because he had destroyers all in front of him protecting him. The convoy took him into the end zone.
You know, in the single wing, your quarterback many times is a blocking back, and Caleb Ware is a very good blocker, and he threw a nice block there to keep any defenders from putting hands on Diavion Peebles. Now Riley Veloff in to attempt the extra point out of the hold of John Blatchford. The snap to spot the kick. It's up high long, and it is good. 4:03 remaining first quarter. Marquette 14, Dupo nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, We guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
The aroma of buttery popcorn flowing through the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Sam Stem along with Gary Boker back with you. Now Veloff, a line drive kick fielded at the 20 by the Tigers. And Calhoun returns it out across the 30 to the 34 where there's a real collision.
He collided with his own teammate and I think knocked the wind out of the young man. He's having trouble getting up, so I don't know who you give the tackle to, but you got to give the assist to his teammate.
Well, Calhoun put his head down, and he was just going to run over whoever was in his way, and it was his own teammate that was in his way.
It's like Gage Hartzell.
And he laid him out. Calhoun got up all right. He delivered the blow.
Reminded the good old days, Beetlebaum Bailey. Remember how he used to put his head down in the cartoons? That's exactly what was happening there.
1st and 10 Dupo from their own 34-yard line. Picked up a first down on their first possession, ended up having a punt blocked, and then on their second possession marched backwards until they had to punt out of their own end zone and gave the Explorers a short field for Marquette's second touchdown. On the first down play, Chisholm turns, hands it off to the tailback, nothing there. Calhoun buried. As soon as he's handed the football, they're going to give him forward progress, a generous spot out to the 32, and he'll lose only 2.
Zach Forte was one of the first ones to come in there and, as you said, wrap him up for a loss on the play. The Explorers doing a good job of penetrating and meeting the running back in the backfield before he ever gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Dupo reeled off a 22-yard run on their second play from scrimmage. Right now they've got 6 yards in total offense, so that tells you what's happened since that 22-yard run. Now a quick pass out to the right side is complete, but the receiver gives ground trying to find some running room and loses a couple after he made the catch. They put him down at the 35-yard line. Making the reception was Ty E. Tankersley, and he ends up gaining 3 on the play.
Kind of a bubble screen there, and I think that's one of the things Dupo is going to need to do if you're going to get that kind of pressure from the Marquette defense. Little screen passes, little bubble screens, release it quickly, get a little pressure off the quarterback.
So now 3rd and 9 Tigers. 2:42 and counting, remaining first quarter. Marquette leading 14-0. Oh, it's an interception. Intercepted by Aaron Gregory, and he walks 25 yards into the end zone for the touchdown. They tried a little swing pass out to the left. Gregory read it all the way, stepped right in front of the intended receiver, and took it in from 30 yards out for the touchdown.
You talk about jumping a route. It was almost as though Gregory was in the huddle and knew exactly where that ball was going as he picked that one off, and nobody was going to lay a hand on him.
So the defense puts points on the board for the Explorers. There wasn't anything fancy about that play. They anticipated on 3rd and 9 the Explorers would be coming hard, so they were just going to swing it out to the running back. And Gregory, from his linebacker position, read it all the way. And once he caught the football, there was no doubt. He just walked in. Now Veloff's extra point attempt is wide to the right, no good. 2:32 remaining first quarter. Marquette 20, Dupo nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Did you know I can be 2 places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Go down and have popcorn.
I'm all for that.
It really does smell good.
I was just thinking you may be doing the second half by yourself if I keep smelling that.
So Riley Veloff will he will kick it off. He attempted the extra point and missed it, one of his few misses all season. Another line drive kick, this one fielded at the 12. This is Calhoun out across the 15, running laterally to the 20, and pounds his way out to about the 25 or 26-yard line. 1st and 10, Dupo right there. So the turnovers are even at 1 each. And the Explorers have a 20-0 lead with still 2:24 remaining here in the first quarter. And it's, well, you touched on it in the pregame. And part of we talked about the fact that Dupo had given up 311 points this season. But when your offense doesn't stay out there for more than 3 plays at a time, it's tough for a defense to get anything going. And Marquette's played most of the game on the Dupo side of the 50.
And it seems like that the Explorers are either one score or they're going to two make a turnover, because it doesn't look like Dupo's able to stop them.
1st and 10 Tigers from the 26. Chisholm keeps it himself, trying to run to the right side, and they catch him all the way back at the 10-yard line. I think they need to start running north and south.
Well, technically, yes, but I don't know if that field runs east and west, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
They're doing the wrong thing here, running along the line instead of across the lines.
A loss of 4 on that carry by Chisholm. Chisholm on his first carry picked up 22 yards. He's now carried 5 times for 11 yards. So he's given it back quick. 2nd and 14 for the Tigers from their own 22-yard line. Back to throw, Chisholm, screen pass, sets it up the middle to Calhoun. Calhoun gains a yard out to the 23 as the Explorers came so hard. That screen never had a chance to set up, and they were lucky to complete it, and it was a 1-yard gain. James Malone, who is a monster out there at that defensive tackle position, he was just right in the middle of that screen, wasn't he?
You can send everybody else. As long as you keep him home, he's going to stop the screen once the pass is caught. He's not going to let him get very far. I still think if I were Dupo, I might go out there and challenge the corner over there, because the one mistake that the Explorers have made this far was Morgan over there at that corner.
Morgan's a freshman. Here's a
reverse.
It's Simile trying to run to the left side, and they throw him for a loss back to the 20-yard line. That's a loss of 3. As they're running east and west on every play.
I was about to say that was a reverse, because they were stuttering,
yes,
trying to get him to the outside, and by that time the Explorer defense had it smelled out.
Well, they got that 22-yard gain on their second play from scrimmage. I think it's their only positive gainer of the game, other than a couple of passes. And they got in on a quick hitter right up the middle. And I think maybe they need to go back to that, because they're not going to outrun the Explorer. Now they had a bad snap on the punt attempt, and either that or they faked it. I don't think it was a fake, though, because the punter came up. I think it was just a bad snap that rolled out there, and Calhoun covered it, and the Explorers will have it on downs at the 17. Again, not a turnover, but the effective one.
Yeah, that's twice on 4th down that they have really gone negative yards and given the Explorers outstanding field position. As we said, they have already scored 3 touchdowns. We're still in the first quarter, albeit close to the close of the first quarter.
11 seconds remaining in the quarter. The Explorers will get a snap here before the frame comes to an end. They come out and set up in the spread formation. Ware marks out the signals, puts Begnell in motion to the right side. They run the option to the left side, and Ware flips it back. It's on the ground and swing. Oh, they're going to say it was a forward pass.
I think the Explorers may have gotten a break on that.
Yeah. Where, as he tried to make his cut, his feet slipped out from underneath him, and he tried to pitch it back to Swingler, but the official on the line there said, no, that was a forward pass. He didn't pitch it backwards, he pitched it forward. So, because Swingler was batting it around, trying to pick it up.
Yeah. Ware may want to be going in and getting some longer cleats in those shoes because he seems to be slipping between the hash marks quite often tonight.
He seems to be the only one, right?
He's making those hard cuts, and I think he's probably being a little bit too deceptive.
They run the same play. The option to the left, pitch it back to Swingler. Swingler cuts it back inside the 20 to the 15, 10, 5. Swingler dragging tacklers to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Trayvon Swingler. What a run by Swingler from 17 yards out. And the Explorers score for the 4th time here in the first quarter as the buzzer sounds.
And Swingler that time made sure he got the pitch and then turned the corner, turned on the jets, and as you said, went down the sideline. But I was really impressed with how long Ware held onto that ball before he made the decision to pitch. He never saw that touchdown because he was hit and was flat on his back, but a good execution by the quarterback and the running back.
And from the 5-yard line in, it was just Swingler dragging tacklers with him to the goal line. And the official was very definitive, saying, yes, he got in. He crossed the goal line. Now, the extra point attempt. This time it's Blatchford to attempt the extra point. And the kick is up high, long, and good. At the end of the first quarter, the score now, the Explorers 27, the Tigers nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
We're back in the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth at Public School Stadium in Alton, about set for the start of the second quarter.
Well, we've worn out the west end of the field in the first quarter. I think it's time to come down here and let's work on the turf on the east end.
And I think they turned the popcorn machine off. I don't smell it anymore. So I'll
or
be
the
able
wind
to
direction changed.
That
anyway.
could be too. I'll be able to concentrate on the game now because that popcorn smelled so good. You'd think somebody listening to a transistor radio down in the stands would buy a bag and bring it up here.
Yeah, there you go.
So Blatchford kicked that extra point. Veloff is going to kick off. And the second quarter is underway. The Tigers will return from their own 7. Out across the 15 to the 20. That's Chisholm on the return. To the 25, to the 26, maybe the 27. 1st and 10, Dupo right there. Dupo has 1 first down on the night. It came on their second play from scrimmage, a 22-yard run by their quarterback Chisholm. Since then, everything's been negative because right now their rushing yardage is a -4, passing yardage +4. 2 for 4 in the passing department for 4 yards, 0 yards of total offense in the first quarter for Dupo.
And those are probably not uncommon numbers for this team all year. As you said, they have had problems scoring points, and they give up quite a few points as well.
1st and 10 Tigers. They start from their own 27-yard line. And here is an attempt at a running play. They can't even get the handoff made cleanly because the Explorers come charging across that line of scrimmage so quickly that they can't even make a handoff. That was Brandon Booz that time as they tried to hand it to Calhoun. And Calhoun has no chance. He's hit before he ever gets the handoff. and they lose 5 on the play.
It just seems like they're so unsynchronized, if that's a word, in the backfield. And you know, part of it may be if I've got the ball, I don't want the ball. You take the ball, well, you don't want it either. And can you really blame him when you see the sea of blue coming at you?
Second down, I think they've got, I guess that's still Chisholm at quarterback. I'll have to double check the number when I can get a good look at it. Now the handoff, the quarterback handed it off to a man in motion running east and west. Chisholm took off right up there. If he had kept the football, he'd have gained about 20 yards.
He might still be running.
But he gave it to Simile, and Simile lost a yard.
Once again, a poor decision on the part of the Tigers. It's been that kind of year, they'll say.
I don't know if that was a read by the quarterback or a called play, but I certainly.
Well, if they're getting a call down from upstairs, they ought to say run that play again and only keep it.
Oh, here we go. We've got our popcorn. 3rd and 17. And a pass behind the intended receiver who didn't make much of an effort at it. They threw a slant. And the intended receiver was Gage Hartzell, and he wasn't just too terribly interested in trying to catch that football.
Well, he had a blue jersey in front of him, a blue jersey behind him, and a blue jersey coming over from the middle. So there was no way that he was going to catch that ball without taking a beating.
We're not going to fight over this popcorn, are we? So now it's 4th and 17 for the Tigers. And Chisholm is in punt formation standing at his 11, and he gets the kick away. The Explorers will let it hit. It's a short kick, and it is covered by the Tigers at their own 48-yard line, and Marquette starts in Dupo territory once again.
I'm trying to think, has Marquette started a drive in their own territory?
Well, just after the opening kickoff.
That was the one.
Since then, though, every possession has started in Dupo territory. And on that opening drive, they weren't in their own territory very long.
That's true.
So the Explorers with a 27-0 lead. Their first possession of the second quarter. And they start in the spread. A pair of receivers to each side of the field. Ware in the pistol formation with Peebles behind him. Ware takes the snap. Drops to throw, lets it go out to the right side and completes it to Blatchford. Blatchford down the right sideline, bumped out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. Good for a gain of just at 10 yards.
Yeah, Blatchford running a little bit of a hook pattern there as he simply ran hard, drove his defender off, then spun open, faced his quarterback, looked the ball into his hands, turned and made some nice yardage, nearly a first down, second and short.
Foot shy of the first down, so officially a gain of 9 on that. Blatchford's third reception, all 3 Ware completions to Blatchford for 48 yards and a touchdown. 2nd and 1 from the spread formation. Ware drops to throw, lets it go over the middle, delivered a little high for Begnell, who came across the middle. Begnell was open, but Ware put it just a bit high, and Begnell couldn't pull it down.
Brought it in a little bit hot. Thank goodness for the Explorers it hits the ground, because a safety back there had a shot at it, but he couldn't get to it before it fell.
So now 3rd and a foot for the Explorers. As now Gregory and Peebles check in. Jace Mag checks out. Somebody else must have checked out too. They brought 2 in. I only saw 1 go off, but somebody must have went off early. Then they come out in the single wing. Peebles now is the wing. Gregory in the backfield with Ware. Direct snap to Gregory. Right up the middle he goes. Aaron Gregory on his horse down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 9 on that carry and a first down for the Explorers. And let me tell you something. Look out for Gregory when he gets ahead of steam.
Well, I'll tell you, he had 2 offensive linemen over there on the right side that just parted the ways. And as a result, he was into the secondary before you know it. As you said, not only does he run fast, but he runs hard. He's going to be a difficult guy to bring down.
9 first downs on the night for the Explorers. Clock rolling with 9.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Marquette already leading 27-0. 1st and 10 at the Dupo 30-yard line. From the spread, Ware puts a man in motion. That's Swingler to the left, and he hands it to Swingler. Swingler cuts it up inside. Swingler inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line. Swingler had a couple of options there, and I don't think either one was wrong, but he decided to take it up inside, and Dupo closed it down pretty quickly after a 3-yard gain.
Well, he got a little bit antsy to turn it upfield. He had a couple of linemen out there blocking, but as they were slow to go find somebody inside, he made his own decision to see what he could get.
2nd and 7 for the Explorers. The ball at the Dupo 27-yard line. A beautiful night for football. A big crowd here, but they're kind of quiet. It's not too terribly exciting, is it? Back to throw. Ware lets it go deep down the right sideline in the hands of Peebles and taken away from Peebles and returned back across the 10 to the 15 and still on his feet. The intercepting Tiger out to about the 23-yard line. On the interception was number 28, Devin Simile. And he just took it away from Peebles at the 5-yard line. Peebles had a little trouble finding it. He looked over one shoulder, then found it over the other. It landed in his hands, but then Simile just took it away from him at the 5 and returned it all the way out to the 23.
Yeah, just a little juggle, that's all it took. And give Simile credit. He stayed with that play. The Explorers, as we said, each time they get the ball, either they score or they commit the turnover. Here they were on the move, but they'll give the ball up again.
The Explorers' second turnover of the night, and then Dupo calls timeout. Maybe it's been so long since they've had a turnover they needed to call timeout and say, hey, it's our ball.
What do we do now?
Let's get the offense out there. So they'll start from their own 23. Don't forget, following the game, we'll name the Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game, and we'll have a lot of candidates for that, I think. The Explorers have spread it around. 4 touchdowns, 4 different touchdown scorers.
And that's what you like, of course. And it's hard for any defense to say, well, we can key on this guy or key on that guy, as you have 4 different ones in the scoring column already.
Following the Dupo timeout, 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 23-yard line. They put a man in motion to the right side. Chisholm keeps it himself, trying to run to the right side. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no further. And Chisholm is hit and hit hard. I think Kyle Begnell was the first to get there.
Begnell got there, but James Malone drove his man 3 to 4 yards deep into the backfield, then peeled off of him to the left, and he actually got a hand in on the tackle as well.
If I were sitting in the stands and not having to follow the action and call the play-by-play, it would be entertaining just to spend a quarter just keying on James Malone and watching what he does down there, because he is just a monster.
And he's having a lot of fun, I guarantee you.
2nd and 10 Tigers from their own 23. Chisholm barks out the signals, takes the snap, rolls to his right. He wants to throw. He lets it go downfield, incomplete. He threw it about 3 yards downfield into double coverage, threw it high. The intended receiver went up and maybe got a fingertip on it, and it fell incomplete. That was kind of ugly looking too.
Well, they got to try to do something to get rid of the ball quickly out of the backfield, because nothing good is happening in that backfield whenever they hang on to it very long at all.
It's dangerous, though, to throw the ball 3 yards downfield into double coverage on the perimeter.
Now, the give and go will work here. If he'll look at that, just give a quick pump, then throw it deep, he may have a shot at it. But getting enough time to do that is another problem.
3rd and 10 Tigers from their own 23. A man in motion to the right side. That's Simile. Chisholm drops to throw, lets it go out to the right, and over leads his intended receiver. He had a man open. That was Simile. The man who had gone in motion was open right at the line of scrimmage on the edge. And if he had hit him, Simile could have turned it up and got some nice yardage. Probably wouldn't have gotten the first down, but Chisholm overled him. Chisholm now 2 of 7 for 4 yards and an interception.
Yeah, and he keeps wanting to throw these out in the flat, and as a result, he's not getting any yardage. Even if they make the catch, there's not a whole lot of yardage there. But as you said, he's counting on yards after the catch. First of all, you got to make the catch.
Now Chisholm in punt formation, quick one-step kick. And Peebles will return from his own 47. Goes back to the right side, crosses midfield. Peebles on his horse at the 45, at the 40. Breaks a tackle down to the 35, dragging tacklers with him. Thrown down at the 35-yard line. Nice return by Diavi on Peebles and pretty good coverage by Dupo.
And there was, and Alex Roberts did a good thing there. A lot of times you give credit for good blocks. Roberts had a good non-block. He realized that was back number I see, so he let the man go, and as a result, we're not marching off a penalty against the Explorers. Instead, they've got the ball in good field position.
Well, Peebles returned that about 18 yards. But the fact that Dupo kept him from going all the way amounts to pretty good kick coverage. 1st and 10 Explorers at the Dupo 35. Another possession starting in Dupo territory. Ware drops to throw, swings it out to the left to Swingler, and Swingler is hit immediately as soon as the ball got there, and they'll call it incomplete. Swingler had a blocker out in front, but the defender just went right by the blocker and hit Swingler as soon as the ball hit his hands. Incomplete pass.
And Swingler saying, let's go to the next page of the playbook. I didn't care for that one.
He says, did anybody get the number of that truck?
Give him credit, though. He was zeroing in on the ball. I don't think he even saw that guy coming.
So 2nd and 10 Explorers. The second quarter just crawling along. No scoring thus far. With 7:09 remaining in the second quarter, Marquette scored 27 in the first quarter. Marquette has turned it over twice, otherwise scored on all their other possessions. So this is their 7th possession. Here's the handoff. Trayvon Swingler right up the middle, dragging tacklers inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line. And a gain of 10 on that carry, and it's going to be very close to a first down. It is a first down.
And that is rapidly becoming Swingler's M.O. He loves to, once he's got somebody on him, just to drag them for a while longer. Picked up an extra 4 or 5 yards after the contact.
The way I like to describe Swingler is that he finishes well.
Yes.
Every run, you know, no matter where he gets hit, he drives hard to get that extra yard or two. He's always extending himself, trying to get as much as he possibly can. 1st and 10, the 10th first down of the night for Marquette. 1st and 10 at the Dupo 25-yard line. Here's the hand to Swingler, big hole to the left side. He tries to cut it back, and somebody got him by the belt, I think, or the shoe top. Bent him backwards, but he did. He finished well and took it down to the 20. Looked like it was going to be about a 2-yard gain, and he ends up getting 5 out of it.
Yeah, he should have been stopped with a very minimal gain, but as you said, he has a 5-yard pickup. I really like the way that hole opened up, but give credit to one of the defenders there. I believe that may have been Zane Chisholm over there, as he got him, as you said, either by the belt buckle or may have come down to the shoe top, but he was able to pull him back and keep him from breaking free for what could have been a quick 6.
From the single wing formation, and here is the counter, the wing counter to Gregory. Aaron Gregory on his feet inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line, a gain of 6 and another Marquette first down.
Gregory that time did a good job of following his blockers over on that left side, and he was patient to let them lead him to the 15-yard line.
Swingler 7 carries for 54 yards. Peebles 4 carries for 30 yards. Gregory 3 carries for 21 yards. 1st and 10 Marquette at the 14 of Dupo. From the spread formation, now they shift into the single wing. Peebles in the backfield with Ware. Gregory is the wing. And the direct snap to Peebles trying to sweep the right side. Peebles at the 15, Peebles at the 10, Peebles at the 5, Peebles down to the 1-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that carry and another first down for Marquette, and what blocking he had out in front.
Yeah, and the Tigers simply are not shifted over for the manpower that's there for the Explorers, and as a result, they're exploiting that near the goal line, knocking on the door.
1st and goal Marquette, and the direct snap to Bagnell, the up back, and he's in from the 1-yard line for the touchdown, the 5th Explorer to score a touchdown tonight. Kyle Bagnell, touchdown Explorers.
That time, nothing fancy at all. Just follow your big offensive line, go right up the middle. As you said, the direct snap wasn't a whole lot the Tigers could do. They were thrown back on their heels with that big offensive line of the Explorers.
Now Veloff will attempt the extra point. It's already 33-0 with 5:06 remaining here in the second quarter. Out of the hold of Jace Mag. Riley Veloff, who has distinguished himself as a kicker. He's on the Explorer soccer team. Oh, now we've got whistles and flags. But Veloff, last week, just like in the game against Breeze Mater Dei, he's made 2 of the better touchdown-saving tackles of the year. One on punt coverage and the other on a kickoff coverage. And last week it appeared that Taylorville was on its way for a kickoff return for a touchdown, and the soccer player made just a textbook tackle.
I'm more than a kicker, and I want to prove it.
Yep. So that was a 5-yard. That was Marquette's first penalty of the night, a 5-yard walk-off for procedure. So this is a 25-yard extra point attempt, and Veloff drills it through. 5:06 remaining in the first half. The Explorers 34, the Tigers nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There is also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
All set for another Explorer kickoff. They lead it 34-0. 5:06 remaining in the first half. You're in tune to WBGZ Alton. And a short kick returned from the 20 to the 25. That's Calhoun on the return out across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And the Tiger offense, which has posted 1 first down. And that came on the second play from scrimmage on a 22-yard run by their quarterback, Chisholm. And since then, I think maybe they've had 2 or 3 plays that gained positive yardage.
And the coaching staff over there is looking at their play sheet saying, is there anything here that will work against this defense?
The line of scrimmage, the 33 for Dupo. They put a pair of receivers to each side of the field. Chisholm in the pistol formation takes the snap, hands it to Calhoun. Calhoun trying to go straight ahead, and that time he spins off a tackler and takes it out across the 35, maybe the 36-yard line, a gain of 3, and I think that's their only hope, is just to try to hit the hole as quickly as they can. Actually, a gain of 4 out to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, if you can pick up the 3 or 4 each time, that looked like that was Zach Forte coming up on the stop, but as you said, 3 or 4 yards in a cloud of dust and try to hang on to the ball for a while.
Again from the spread formation. Chisholm snap over his head. Chisholm goes back. He tries to pick it up instead of falling on it, and the Explorers fall on it at the 20. Another Dupo turnover, and the Explorers are in business once again, 1st and 10 at the Dupo 20. That was awful.
Chisholm is hopping mad over the backfield now as he was no one to fault but himself. He didn't want to fall down on that ball. He tried to pick it up. A very poor effort to pick that one up. And now the Explorers, with the commanding lead, looking to see if they can't pick up the 40th point here.
Well, it was a horrible snap, but Chisholm pretty much showed that I'm not going to be at the bottom of a pile. And I'm not sure who from Marquette recovered it, but
he's still walking in circles back there.
There were a host of Explorer linemen there in pursuit. 1st and 10 Marquette at the Dupo 20-yard line. They put a man in motion to the right side. That's Bagnall. And here is the give to Swingler right up the middle. Big hole. Swingler on his feet at the 10, at the 5, and down to about the 2-yard line. Trayvon Swingler dragging tacklers from the 10 down to the 2. A gain of 18 on that carry, and the 13th first down of the night for Marquette.
You know, a lot of times they say on a big play, turnover like that, go ahead for the big play and see if you can get the killer instinct there and take it in quickly. Well, for the Explorers, that is a big play. Just give the ball to Swingler and let him do his thing.
Well, they've scored 5 touchdowns, all by 5 different people. Maybe Ware will keep it this time because he hasn't scored. Nope, they hand it off to Swingler. Swingler up the middle, down to the goal line, in for the touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run. Trayvon Swingler, his second of the night. And the Explorers are on the board once again. They convert the Dupo turnover into a Marquette touchdown.
Yeah, and I'd have to say Swingler deserved that one. He's the guy that had the yardage to get him down to the doorstep. Go ahead and let him take it over for the score. And now the Explorers have hit that magic number 40. Just got to get to the second half now.
And Jace Mag will hold once again for the extra point attempt by Riley Veloff. Trying to tack on number 41. They line it up to snap the spot. The kick is a shot right between the uprights. Good. Marquette 41. Dupo.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella. Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Back then, too, that 88 team came in 9-0.
Had a guy who could kick pretty well.
Had a guy that could kick pretty well. And they went down to Dupo, and everybody figured, well, Marquette will go down there and get an easy win, have a home game in week 2, and boom, the Tigers won it. So now the cumulative scoring, I think, favors Marquette. But that's not the way. You can't go out and get playoff wins for scoring a bunch of points all these years later. And now a scrum develops on the kickoff return by Dupo as they move the pile from about the 28 all the way out to the 38 or 39-yard line. And it did. It looked like a rugby scrum, or it looked like a youth soccer game. Yeah. Have you ever been to a youth
yes.
where the little ones are playing, and it's just this mass of humanity? Cluster. You never see the ball. Somewhere in there is the ball, and you see this cluster just moving around the field. That's what that looked like.
Well, you were talking about the teams back in the 80s, and I was just wondering how many people do you think sitting here in the stands are saying similar things? They remember those games because when you lose those tough playoff games, that stays with you for a lifetime.
Well, and Marquette made a deep run into the playoffs in '87 after starting that season 0-2 and went all the way to the state semifinals, losing to Taylor Ridge Rockridge, and then went undefeated in '88, and everybody thought, well, this is going to be our year, and lost that tough playoff game down in Dupo. Now Chisholm back to throw, lets it go. His receiver never turned around to look for the ball. And I tell you what, Chisholm is quickly losing interest, I think. That was almost like, I don't want this football, and he just threw it out there.
I think he's gotten hit enough tonight.
I think so.
He said, I've had enough. I look at the scoreboard. No matter what I do, it's not going to change the outcome of the game.
2nd and 10 Tigers.
Now we get to the second half. He can throw those incompletions all they want.
That's right.
Because the clock won't stop then.
Well, this has been a very slow second quarter with all the turnovers and the incomplete passes. On 2nd and 10 for the Tigers from their own 39. Chisholm back to throw over the middle, incomplete, and Caleb Ware had an opportunity for an interception, and if he had picked it off, he was going to score.
Well, Chisholm, when he released the ball, he was running backwards, and he continued to go backwards to avoid the contact. He was 5 yards further back after he released the ball before the ball got to the intended receiver. He's definitely trying to duck the contact.
So now it's 3rd down for the Tigers. We've said that a lot, too.
Yeah.
3rd and long from their own 39-yard line. They shuttle players in and out. They send a receiver, 2 receivers to the left, 2 more to the right. Javion Morgan, the freshman, has the coverage on the man here on the near side, the left side of the formation. Chisholm, they run a draw and give it to Calhoun right up the middle, and Calhoun gains 4, maybe 5 on that carry, but it's going to bring about 4th and 5 as the clock rolls with 3:15 remaining in the first half.
I think that might have been a better second down call than a third down call. As you said, he picked up some good yardage, but it's still going to be punt time.
This is senior night for the Explorers. All the seniors in the fall activities were introduced down on the track prior to the game, introduced along with their parents, and a nice turnout here at Public School Stadium for senior night.
And my question is, are there any seniors who weren't involved in some activity? There's a lot of kids involved in extracurricular activity for the Marquette Explorers.
So now the Explorers call a timeout. I don't know if they didn't have enough or had too many out there. Count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, there's 11 out there, but they called a timeout for whatever reason, and perhaps they had the freshman Javion Morgan back deep to return the kick, and maybe they didn't like where he was positioned. And so the Explorers used their first timeout.
Well, perhaps they want to set up a return here.
Well, leading 41-0.
You can't worry about the score, though. When you get to week 7, you have to be making preparations for your playoffs and not worry about who the opponent is this week, but just worry about that team that's wearing the blue uniforms.
Marquette goes to Bunker Hill next Friday night to take on South Mac, and that'll be a battle between the lone remaining undefeated teams in Prairie State Conference play. And then
South Fork.
Week 9, South Fork is here for Marquette's homecoming game.
Homecoming in week 9.
Well, they couldn't have it this week because they can't have the homecoming game on Saturday night because they have to have a dance on Saturday night. You can't have the game and the dance all on the same night. So they had senior night now and homecoming in week 9.
Well, it's good.
They didn't want to have homecoming in week 1 or week 3.
It's a good thing they didn't have the game this afternoon. We'd have been calling it a driving rainstorm.
That's right. Incomplete pass by Chisholm on 4th and 5. So that's what Marquette was concerned about. That's why they called the timeout. It's like, hey, we're not convinced they're gonna punt, and we want to be sure that our defenders on the field are aware of the fact that the punter is also the quarterback, and we have to be prepared for a 4th down attempt, which is exactly what happened. And so now Marquette starts yet another drive. How many drives have they had? They've scored 6 touchdowns, 2 turns. This is their 9th possession. 8 of the 9 possessions have started in Dupo territory.
There you go. Yeah, you got to like that proactive coaching. Go ahead and assume that, hey, maybe they're not punting. It doesn't hurt to burn the timeout, you know.
Jace Magna, quarterback, a pass intended down at the 30-yard line for Diavion Peebles, incomplete. Mag was the presumed starting quarterback coming into this season. He's a senior. He backed up Brady McAfee last year. And the starting quarterback position was his, but he suffered a leg injury playing baseball last spring, and he wasn't ready. I mean, no fault of his own. The injury just hadn't healed.
Didn't get the reps.
So they had to go with Caleb Ware. Mag was inactive for the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season, and now he takes a couple of snaps, hands it to Peebles. Peebles to the 40. Peebles to the 35. Peebles to the 30, ridden down there after a gain of 14 on the carry and the 14th first down of the night for the Explorers.
I can remember when there was a time when I was a little bit skeptical of Peebles, whether or not he was running hard. And then it seemed like there was a progression where Swingler got hold of the ball a few times, and he was running pretty hard. And lo and behold, Peebles says, you know what? If he's going to run hard, I'm going to run hard too. A nice run there.
They both had tremendous seasons last year. And both had it again this year. Now Marquette starts in the spread, shifts into the single wing. Jace Mag at the quarterback slot with Peebles to his left. Direct snap to Peebles, running to the short side of the field. Peebles on his horse at the 25, 20, down to the 15, down to the 18-yard line. And a pickup of 12 on that carry. No, it's more than that, isn't it? Gain of 17 as he took it to the 13.
But what I really liked about that run was the way that he stayed patient, let his blockers lead the way through, and then just kind of filtered through with him. When he finally found the opening, he picked up another 5.
Here's an illustration of Marquette's balance. Swingler 8 carries, 72 yards. Peebles 7 carries, 74 yards.
There you go.
And they hit you with that 1-2 punch. And they're different style runners, and they provide different looks for the defense. Direct snap, Peebles. Peebles running to the wide side of the field, to the left, waiting for Mag to throw a block, who does. Peebles on his feet at the 10 and down to about the 6-yard line. Peebles very patient there, waiting for Mag to throw that block. Mag finally got the job done, and Peebles stepped inside the block, found some running room, and ends up picking up 7 on a play that looked like it was going nowhere.
And that's where we talk about the maturity of a running back, learning to wait on that block, wait on that blocker. And as you mentioned, Mag, who is a quarterback by trade originally, doing a good job with lead blocking as well.
Down to 1 minute and counting remaining in the first half. 2nd and 3, Explorers at the 6 of Dupo. And the snap goes over the head of Peebles, who goes back and picks it up at the 22. And he is hit there, and his totals for the night are going to take a big hit as they'll mark him down at the 23-yard line. There goes as a loss of 17 as that snap sailed past Peebles, and he did go back and pick it up, and there are too many Tigers in pursuit.
But the sad part about that is the loss should be credited to the center because it was his fault the ball got all the way back there.
So now 3rd and about 20 for the Explorers. At the 23-yard line, Mag back to throw, swings it out to Peebles. Oh, and he dropped it. He had the football in his hands at the 20, and he had some running room, and he tried to run before he tucked the ball away. It's incomplete, and will Marquette try a long field goal, or what are they going to do here on 4th down?
Yeah, the sad part about that one is DeClue over on the left side. He was off in that far corner, and once again, he was so wide open, there was no one within 10 yards of him, but the quarterback had already looked in his progression of receivers and picked out an earlier one.
12 seconds remaining in the half. It's 4th and 20 for the Explorers at the 23 of Dupo from the single wing formation. Mag back to throw, looking, and DeClue slipped in as he tried to make a cut in his route. They were going to run an out to the first down marker on the left side, and it was a timing play. Mag put it in the air, and DeClue, when he made his cut, his feet slipped out from underneath him and never had an opportunity for a completion. Incomplete pass. The Tigers take over on downs with 7 seconds remaining.
And as he'll say, they threw it to me one pass too late. I was open the previous time, but that time I lost my footing.
Well, now the Tigers are going to take a timeout and get that clipboard with the plays on it and say, what do we have
to score 41 points in one play?
Yeah, well, just to score from our own 23 with 7 seconds left. When our longest play of the night has gone 22 yards. So they'll talk it over. After the game, we'll have the Munganast Alton Toyota postgame report and name the Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. That's going to be a tough choice tonight.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A lot of candidates playing very well tonight for the Explorers.
Both offensively and defensively. Maybe we ought to put James Malone's name in the mix. He hasn't scored a touchdown or anything, but he's been stirring it up there on the defensive line of scrimmage.
Definitely been a presence all night long.
Yes, indeed.
Just watch him this time. Forget about the play. Just watch Malone and you will be entertained.
1st and 10 Tigers from their own 23 with 7 seconds left. And, it's intercepted by Caleb Ware at the 27. And if his feet hadn't slipped out, he was going to run 37 yards for a touchdown. But when he made the interception, he tried to take off and his feet slipped, his knee hit to the ground. And Marquette goes back out there on offense.
And the quarterback, I don't think he could see the receivers because Malone blew the center right back into the lap of the quarterback as he was trying to throw it. I didn't see what happened on the play, but I did get entertained watching Big Mr. Malone.
Marquette leading 41-0, 2 seconds left, 1st and 10 at the Dupo 37-yard line.
And DeCrue right now is saying, hey, Coach, give me one more chance. I'll stay on my feet. I'll make that catch.
So Jace Mag, who has taken over for Caleb Ware, mainly I think just to get Mag some snaps out there with the first-team offense, just in case. You know, you've got 2 more regular season games left, and you're going to be in the playoffs. and you don't want you don't need rust on your backup quarterback. Quick swing pass out to Gregory. Gregory at the 30. Gregory at the 25, bumped out of bounds, and that'll be the final play of the half. Well, it may not be. We've got a flag on the play, but if that's against Marquette, they'll pick it up. It is against Marquette, and that goes as a gain of 17 on that completion from Mag to Gregory, but it's the final play of the first half of play, and it was a good one for Marquette. The Explorers 41, the Tigers nothing.
Well, you know, they've scored 41 points, but I guarantee you the coaches are going to go in there. First thing they're going to talk about is the turnovers. Let's clean that up, guys. Let's clean that up.
Well, we're going to have a 20-minute halftime. How about that? That's exciting. So, at the half, what are we going to talk about for 20 minutes?
Well, I guarantee you one thing. If we wanted to, we could talk about a lot of different Explorers because we have had offensive linemen, defensive linemen, offensive backs, receivers, quarterbacks. We've had a lot of things going on well for this Explorer team, and there's a reason why they're sitting with only one loss on the season, and I think they proved tonight they wanted to come back and redeem themselves from that loss last week. They've done a pretty good job of it here in the first half.
At the half, the Explorers 41, the DuPont Tigers nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or
and Stacy Cox and Jackson Dooling, whose parents are David and Aaron Dooling. That's our cross-country seniors. The next team is the field hockey team, coached by Carol Eckhoff, who couldn't be here tonight. She's at a family wedding. The seniors are Keely Stork, whose parents are Kevin and Michelle Stork. Gracie Morris, whose parents are Jim and Jenny Morris. Melissa Lurkins, whose parents are Jeff and Helen Lurkins. Kaylee Shinstock, whose parents are Lisa and Dan Shinstock. Katie Hart, whose parents are Michael Hart and Mary Holder Hart. And a senior who couldn't be here tonight is Caitlin Fitzgerald, whose parents are Leonardo and Shelley Fitzgerald. And now we have girls fall, whose coach is Lauren Walsh. Deb Walsh. Okay, Deb. Deb's right here. And by the way, the girls are going to they advanced out of the regional into the sectional golf tournament that'll be played right out here at Spencer Field this coming Monday. Seniors, Lauren Walsh. Parents, Tom and Deb Walsh. Samara Barrett, parents Monica Barrett and Cordell Barrett. Heidi Amberg, parents Corey and Annie Amberg. Sarah Gratton, parents Teresa Gratton and Andrew Gratton. Ellie Cade, parents Chris and Nikki Cade. We have one senior golfer, boys, Jack Patterson, who's not here tonight, and his coach is Ryan Geisler. One senior girls tennis player, Shelby Jones. Is Shelby here tonight? Coach is Mike Walters. Boys soccer, coached by Joe Burchett. There are three seniors, Oscar Liu, Mother Jenny DeClue. Noah Fonestock. Parents Michael and Andrea Fonestock. That's Captain Marquette right there. And you actually met the other senior. He's on our football team, Ronnie Veloff, our kicker. So he's in the locker room right now getting ready for the second half. Mr. Sloan, what's going on down there? Okay, volleyball. Coached by Sue Hines. Seniors, Peyton Klein. Parents, Brad and Julie Klein. Lauren Hines. Parents, Jeff and Sue Hines. Regina Gilstorf, parents Kristen and Nicholas Gilstorf. Grace Frost, parents Rob and Bob Frost. Carly Creel, parents Dan and Christy Creel. Amanda Murray, parents Kevin and Veronica Murray. Those programs all have their own senior nights, but we wanted to be here tonight with our fine crowd of football fans to be recognized. Please give our senior fall athletes a big hand. Thank you.
Edwardsville.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There is also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella. Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Moore's Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Moore's Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I could be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There is also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella. Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Morse Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I could be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the
For the previous home games this year, they've had blue on blue, and for the first time, they're wearing blue jerseys and white pants. And so Here it is, week 7 of the season.
Well, you got
first time they wore the white pants.
You got to get
on a muddy
everything worn
night.
out. You got to get everything worn out. Maybe the blue pants are starting to show a little wear.
Could
you
be.
know? And of course, you'd like to be able to use these things for at least 12, 13 games on the season, perhaps.
Riley Veloff set to kick it away. So a long first half and an extended halftime, and we're going to be ready for a quick second half. Chisholm to return from his 10, out across the 15 to the 20 to the 25, out to just shy of the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Dupo right there. As we told you, Dupo 3 yards in total offense in the first half. They'll want to try and do better than that in the second half.
Well, I would say they can't do any worse, but I shouldn't say that. They could, I guess, possibly.
30-yard line.
1st and 10, Tigers right there. Don't forget, following the game, we named the Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game. Who will it be? Stay tuned. You'll know when we decide. And that won't be until after the game.
1st and 10 from the 30.
So with a running clock throughout the duration of the second half, 1st and 10. Chisholm puts a man in motion to the right side. That's Simile, and Chisholm rolls to his right. He's going to run with it. He's going to go nowhere. Running east and west again, he loses 4. Back to the 26-yard line.
I thought up here we had already decided that was useless. They needed to run north-south.
Chisholm on the carry. Lost.
Well, you didn't go down into the locker room at halftime and share our feelings about that. I'm not sure you would have been welcome.
I've been told before I don't know what I'm talking about, so
that's why you're up here, right?
What is it Lincoln said?
This is where they put people who don't know what they're talking
well,
about.
Those that can do, those
right.
that can't coach, and those that can't coach going to broadcasting.
That's it.
That's
exactly.
where I'm at.
Exactly, and I skipped everything and just went straight to broadcasting. So that was a 4-yard loss for Chisholm. 2nd and 14, Tigers. Back to throw, Chisholm. Quick wide receiver screen out to the right side, and that's going to lose yardage. As the receiver made the catch, had some blockers out in front, but the blockers missed everybody in a blue jersey, and the Explorers were in there to make the tackle for a loss of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 17.
Yeah, they're definitely going the wrong way here on their first possession. A 3 and out is not what the doctor ordered for the Dupo Tigers.
This all kind of looks familiar, though. Kind of the way the first half looked. 3rd and 17, Tigers from their own 23. Chisholm in the pistol formation with receivers left and right. The Explorers showing a blitz, and now whistles and flags prior to the snap. Procedure against the Tigers, and after I bragged about the lack of flags in the first half, here we go. Huh?
Well, the officials want to make sure they earn their money. I still can't believe, though, since that first series, the Dupo Tigers have not come over here and challenged this freshman Morgan at the cornerback position. They had a man behind him and couldn't make the connections, and they haven't gone back to that yet.
3rd and 21 for Dupo from their own 19-yard line.
Morgan just turned over here and looked up at me and put his finger to his mouth. Shh, Coach, don't say anything.
Morgan covering Simile. And the Explorers put on a rush, and here's a pass out to the left side, incomplete. On the coverage for the Explorers, with good coverage out there, was Cameron Rainey. And it's 4th down for the Tigers. So they started 1st and 10 at their own 30, and now it's 4th and 21 from their own 19.
And you would expect the Explorers going to have another short field with which to work. Rainey with outstanding defense, though, on that coverage. He stayed right with the man who looked over his inside shoulder, and the pass came over his outside shoulder, incomplete.
Javion Morgan, the freshman for the Explorers, stands at the Dupo 40 awaiting this kick, and it's a line drive kick that rolls down the right sideline, and they're going to say it rolled out at the Explorer 45-yard line, and holy smokes, for the first time since the opening kickoff, Marquette will start a possession in their own territory. Not sure they'll know what to do.
Yeah, Morgan didn't have a chance to retrieve that one. I think he would have liked to try to run back, but that one was headed to the sideline. There's no way he could get to it.
So Jace Magg back in at quarterback. He was at the quarterback position for the final couple series in the first half for the Explorers, spelling Caleb Ware. Nothing wrong with Ware. He was still playing on defense. They just want Mag to get some reps back there. And they keep Peebles in the game as well. He's in the backfield with Mag. And the give is to Peebles right up the middle, big hole. Diavion Peebles cuts it back at the 40 of the Tigers and is spun down at the 34. A gain of 21 or 22-yard line. 22 as they put it down at the 34-yard line. And a first down for Marquette, their 15th of the night.
For Peebles, nothing fancy about that. He simply went through the hole, found the daylight, and headed down as far as he could go. I'd like to see Mag get a few throws in. I don't care what the score of the game is. He needs to get a few reps and get a few tosses in as well.
Peebles, 10 carries for 95 yards. He was about a half a step away from breaking that one all the way. First and 10 Explorers at the Tiger 34-yard line. Begnell in motion to the right side. The give to Peebles right up the middle. Bounces it outside to the left. Runs over a tackler at the 30 and is brought down at about the 27-yard line. And again on a running play that looked like nothing was there. He ends up picking up about 6 on the carry.
He made that tackler look bad there as he simply shed him. Went on for a gain of about 6 or 7 in what looked like it was going to be a loss of 1. People's doing a good job running that ball up the middle, that time to the outside.
Unofficially, I have Peebles for 11 carries and 101 yards on the night. Marquette comes out 2nd and 4 in the single wing formation. Direct snap to Peebles. Running play to the right side. Peebles cuts it up inside the line. A flag is thrown. Peebles took it down to the 24 for a gain of nearly 5 on that carry. And let's see what this call is going to be. Hold against the Explorers. So that'll wipe out the gain. And a 10-yard walk-off, just Marquette's second penalty of the night.
Well, they're getting a steady diet of Peebles. Now would be a good time to call Gregory on that wingback counter, and I think that would be an outstanding play. And Gregory deserves to get a couple of runs here.
The clock rolling. Clock should be rolling, shouldn't it? They've stopped it. There it goes. 5.5 minutes remaining. And counting, remaining here in the third quarter. 2nd and 12 for Marquette.
The problem is the officials are still giving their normal signals. Stop the clock, so forth and so on.
Well, they shouldn't be.
Right.
Somebody go tell them. 2nd and 11 for the Explorers at the 36 of the Tigers. Quick slant to the right side to Blatchford. Splits 2 defenders at the 25 and down to the 15-yard line. A completion good for 21 yards from Jace Mag to John Blatchford.
Yeah, Blatchford with some good yards after the catch that time as he spun away from one would-be tackler and makes an outstanding yardage. Gets the ball down in the red zone for the Explorers, leading 41-0. We're heading towards 50.
Blatchford, 4 receptions for 70 yards and a touchdown. 1st and 10 Marquette at the 14. At the 14-yard line of Dupo. Jace Mag takes a snap, hands it to Peebles. Peebles trying to turn that left corner. He does turn the corner. Peebles on his feet at the 10 and bumped out of bounds down about the 6 or 7-yard line. Again, very patient by Peebles. And Dupo could not get the contain on the edge. And when Peebles did turn the corner, he found some nice running room down that left sideline down to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, right before the turn to the corner, though, he gave that little juke step to the inside. Begnell had a block set up. The man turned, he let him go, but still some good yardage.
2nd and 3 Explorers at the 8-yard line. Peebles right up the middle. Another flag is thrown. Peebles down to the 5 where he is slammed to the ground. And we'll see what this flag is all about.
I guarantee you, Peebles will have no trouble getting to sleep tonight.
Procedure against the Explorers. Their 2nd penalty of this drive, their 3rd of the night. And you were right. I should have never said anything at halftime. The officials apparently not feeling noticed. And in a 41-0 game, they're going to call it all, aren't they?
Well, they know now that they're not making the game any longer because when they throw the flag, the clock still runs. So they feel free to do that.
3:15 and counting remaining in the third quarter. Dupo went 3 and out, and the Explorers started this drive at their own 45. So that shows you what a running clock will do. We've wiped out 9 minutes of the quarter here on 2 possessions. So now it's 2nd and 8 for the Explorers. The line of scrimmage, the 12-yard line.
Carroll.
Chase Mag in the pistol formation. Takes the snap, hands it right up the middle. Gregory to the 10. Gregory to the 5. Gregory down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 12 and the 17th first down of the night for the Explorers. Is there another flag?
No, I got to give an amen to that play call. Gregory has been the lead blocker time and time again. He deserved that carry.
Gregory 4 carries for 32 yards. They put it down at the 3, first and goal for the Explorers right there. 17 first downs on the night for Marquette, and they've been operating on a short field most of the night.
Tommy had one.
First and goal. They go with trips to the right. DeClue, the only receiver to the left, but now they put Gregory in motion to the left side, and he sets up on the left. Peebles in the backfield with Mag to give to Peebles right up the middle. Diavion Peebles breaks a tackle. Diavion Peebles walks into the end zone for the touchdown. His second of the night. Touchdown Explorers.
And there was Malone once again coming up with a huge block, opening up that hole. And the big guy over there on the far side, Ralph Williams, did a good job of walling off the defender, allowing Peebles into the end zone.
Diavion Peebles, 13 carries for 111 yards and 2 touchdowns.
We got it. We made it. It's a miracle.
Now out of the hold of, this time it's going to be Gerald Nave, the freshman, to hold. And Riley Veloff will
Tell Smith
attempt the extra point.
Get him tight, Colin. There you go.
They line it up, the snap, the spot. The kick is through and good. Now we've got a roughing the kicker call.
Yeah, there's a situation where the kicker had let go of the ball and had kicked the ball. That play was over, and he got run into. There's no reason for that. That's the one thing you worry about when you've got a team that is in the position that DuPont. There's a lot of frustration in those young men, and you don't want them taking it out and injuring a player at this stage of the game.
So they'll assess that penalty on the kickoff. 1:52 remaining in the third quarter. It's Marquette 48, DuPont nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
School Stadium in Alton, live Saturday night high school football here on the Big Z. Gary Boker's alongside. My name is Sam Stem. Marquette has this one in hand, 48-0 late in the third quarter. And Riley Veloff will kick from the DuPont 45 after the roughing the kicker call on the extra point, which was good. Peebles 2 touchdowns, Swingler 2 touchdowns. And now Veloff a touchback. That one lands on the end line.
You know the best thing about that, he was roughed, and yet he's able to come back and kick it off that well, so you know no injury involved there. That's good news.
He's tough. He's a soccer player.
Hey, there you go.
He's used to being roughed. They rough him up in soccer, don't they?
Well, a true soccer player, now, if he's going to kick extra points in football, would kick one with his right foot, the other with his left foot, because you're always taught in soccer you've got to be able to use either foot.
Actually, the soccer I watch on TV, those guys, somebody just barely brushes against him, and you know, you think you're going to have to bring the entire MASH unit out because they're down like
Tommy, you know, go. Tell them all. Get it.
First and 10 up.
Get too many.
Now we've got confusion on Marquette. They're trying to figure out who they want to have in on defense. So the Explorers take a timeout. Well, as we said, Marquette will take to the road next Friday night. They'll travel on up to Bunker Hill to take on the co-op formed between Bunker Hill and Mount Olive, and they call it South Mac.
South Mac Chargers. Yeah. They have a black and gold color scheme. And as I said, they've had some good athletes from Mount Olive, and they've paired that in with some outstanding athletes from Bunker Hill. Put together an outstanding team. As we said, they came up with a victory over the Nokomis this week to run their record to 5-2. But as you said, it'll be a battle of the unbeatens.
Undefeated in the conference. Our friend Steve Porter, retired sports writer, told me he's looking forward to the day when North Mac and South Mac merge. They call themselves Big Mac.
Why does that not surprise me that came out of the mouth of Steve Porter?
No, we got 10 out there.
All right, so the Explorers now, they've got a lot of backups in there on defense. They're still a man short. Finally, somebody came. After a timeout, they're still a man short. Screen pass completed and a gain of 3. Making the reception was Simile for Dupo. How's that happen? You take a timeout to make sure you got all the right people, and then at the last minute, you're still a man short.
Well, in other words, you're playing 10-man football, trying to even up the odds a little bit, but a good bubble pass there by the Tigers, and perhaps that's the kind of passing game they need to go to. Instead of throwing it out in the flat, cut him in over the middle on that little bubble screen and see if you can get some yardage.
Trying to see who all, we've got players from Marquette that I don't even have on the roster out there in the game now, so we've got a lot of freshmen and sophomores playing. Now here is Chisholm trying to run to his right. Chisholm, it doesn't matter who's in there, he can't find any positive running room when he's running left and right, and he ends up losing a couple 3 yards on that carry as he never could find the corner on the right side.
Well, I think we can safely say you're not going to outrun the Marquette defense to the sideline. They're going to string it out, and you're not going to be able to turn the corner. We've seen that time and time and time again. With that being said, how about let's try going between the tackles a little bit.
Chisholm lost 3. Garrett Wilcox, the sophomore, is in there on the defensive line, trying to pick up all these numbers. Cameron Rainey's still out there. He's a starter. Now, here they run a counter, and that didn't fool anybody either. For Marquette there to make the tackle was Alex Barnhart, a freshman, playing
Malik Calhoun on the carry.
Left end, and they picked up 6 on that carry, but it would have been a lot more. Barnhart had been there to make the tackle.
And that's the whole key for Barnhart and for this defense. If you see play going away, stay home, because your only responsibility is that counter coming back, and he was there staying home, making the stop.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score, Marquette 48, Dupo nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Looking for a way to get your week
off? Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Dupo as we start the fourth quarter, and it appears they leave the offense on the field. Most of the players on the field for Marquette are freshmen. On 4th and 4, the Explorers jump.
That's what they were hoping for. Dupo says, let's see if we can get a first down this way, and I believe they did.
I see Luke Daniel, a freshman out there. Patrick Weimer's a freshman.
Penalty moves the ball out to the 31-yard line.
Garrett Wilcox is a sophomore. He's out there on the field.
Is that Xavier Ware?
Better get ready because they're going. You got too many guys on the field.
He's a freshman. That's the second first down of the night for the Tigers, and it comes on a penalty now. A straight ahead handoff, and here's Calhoun, and Calhoun on his horse. Calhoun being pursued by a host of Explorer tacklers. And he picks up 16 all the way out to the 46-yard line.
Well, one of the guys down at the bottom of that pile was Joey Gatorman, as he just came into the game. And you know how they say when you're playing in baseball, the ball will always find you. Well, the running back found Gatorman, and he made a nice stop.
The third first down of the night, and again, they give to Calhoun right up the middle, and he's just running people over at this point. Picks up 7 across midfield down to the Marquette 46-yard line. Now, you know those starters on the Marquette defense are rooting for these young players in there. They'd like to see another shutout. Marquette's already posted 2 shutouts on the season.
Let them move between the 20s, but then stiffen when they get in the red zone.
Second down and 3. Down to 11 minutes remaining in the ball game. Marquette leading 48-0. Second and 3 for Dupo at the Marquette 46-yard line. Man in motion to the right side, and they hand it to the motion man. And he turns the right corner, still on his feet, inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line. Devin Simile and Kalen Bethel, another freshman, made the tackle.
That may have been a touchdown-saving tackle because he looked like he had some daylight ahead of him, but Bethel with a good job there making the stop.
13-yard pickup and the 4th first down of the night for the Tigers. First and 10 at the Marquette 33. Trying to see who else is in the game.
I think Luke Daniels in there, middle backer, isn't he? Inside backer?
Yes, he is. Now, a running play to the left side, and it turned up by Chisholm, the quarterback, inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. And a gain of 7 on that carry for Chisholm.
Gets to the Explorer 27-yard line.
Well, a gain of 6. They put it down at the 27-yard line. Second down and 4.
I think Ware was one of the first one in there to make the stop. Xavier Ware.
Now Gerald Nave checks into the ball game, a defensive back. He's a freshman. Replacing Biavion Peebles, who comes on. Second down and 4 for the Tigers. And Chisholm keeps it himself for first down yardage inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. And a gain of 8 on that carry for Chisholm.
Rainey still in the game there, made the stop on that one.
And the Tigers go without a huddle, first and 10 at the Explorer 19-yard line. Here is the give to Simile, and Simile brought down after a short gain down to the 18-yard line, a gain of 1.
Simile thought he was going to get some good yardage there, but Kalen Bethel once again coming up with a good low tackle. Wrapped him up around the thighs, brought him down on the 17.
Gets to the 17-yard line of Marquette.
Zachary Smith, another freshman in there.
Kalen Bethel and Luke Daniel in on the tackle.
At a defensive back position. You can tell these players are new to the game because their pants are just super white.
That's the reason they wear the white pants tonight, so we can tell.
On the second down play, Chisholm right up the middle. Chisholm dives forward to the 10-yard line. A gain of 8 on that carry. It's going to be third and 1.
Gerald Nave that time knocked his pegs out from under him as he went low, dropped him to the ground at the 10.
By Gerald Nave.
Third and 1, Dupo. The clock rolling with 8:12 remaining in the fourth quarter. Marquette leading 48-0. They led 41-0 at halftime. And here is the give, and the running back Simile down inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. Marquette's only had one possession here in the second half.
And it looks like they're going to have to get a turnover here. Otherwise, the Tigers, they're headed to the goal line. They're getting awful close down to the 5.
Tackled by Cameron Rainey.
First and goal, Tigers. So they've posted 5 first downs on this possession, giving them 6 for the night. First and goal at the 5. Mostly freshmen and a couple of sophomores in there playing defense for Marquette. And here is Chisholm, and Chisholm again going east and west, and he had just buried, and now a flag is thrown very late in that play. Chisholm was hit back at the 7 or 8 yard line. And let's see what the call is here. It's going to be
horse collar.
Horse collar against the Explorers. Well, they didn't horse collar him until he was on the ground, did they? That flag came very late, so half the distance moves the football down to the 4. And he get first down over again, right?
Well, that yellow flag was kind of itching in his pocket. Had to get it out there.
So first and goal at the 4. It was first and goal at the 5.
Good pursuit, though, by the Explorers that time. They had 3 or 4 blue jerseys on top of the ball carrier.
First and goal at the 4, and the ball is fumbled, and the Explorers come up with it, do they? Yes, they do. Just what you ordered, Gary, a turnover, and the young defense holds, and the shutout is intact. First and 10, Explorers at the 10.
I'm not sure, was that 52 or 22 who came up with a fumble recovery there? Both of them giving high fives. Zachary Smith was in there.
Well, it was Zachary Smith, 22.
That's what I thought.
52 is Ehlers, and he's got a broken arm.
I was going to say, if
he's down here in shorts.
If he got that recovery, that would be newsworthy. But just what the Explorers needed, and there's nobody any happier than those starters over here on the sideline because the shutout is still preserved.
The third turnover of the night. Now let's see who's at quarterback for Marquette. I think it's Gerald Nave. And he hands it off, and right up the middle, running play for big yardage, out across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Who was it on the carry?
Simmons on the carry for Marquette. Gets the ball out to the 26-yard line.
It was De'Avion Simmons, number 20.
T.J. Robinson in on the
He picked up 17 on that carry.
We'll give it to him again. Let's see
the 18th first down of the night for the Explorers. Simmons once again, De'Avion Simmons, back to the line of scrimmage and no further, but boy, he didn't go down easily, did he? At quarterback is Gerald Nave III. He's a freshman.
Call it no gain on the play.
De'Avion Simmons, a junior. With his first 2 carries of the night, he got 17 on the first carry and no gain on that carry. Down to 5 minutes and counting remaining in the football game.
Do we have enough time to get an Explorer score here?
I think we do.
Let's step back, get onside there. Guy up there on the line could be stepping over. The official may.
Well, he was checking with the official.
So he should be okay.
Am I okay? And here's the handoff and a running play to the right side. And spins off one tackle, spins off another, and has first down yardage. On the carry was the freshman Zachary Smith, and he made a couple of nifty moves and picked up 11. Good for the 19th first down of the night for the Explorers.
When you look at him, he looks like a rather lanky runner, but boy, he has some power in those legs. Good yardage, as you said, out to the 36. Another first down for the Explorers. They continue to move that ball.
First down.
19 first downs. The clock rolling with 4:10 remaining.
And the Explorers right now, they do want to run that clock out, but they'd like to get the ball down the field a little bit further, and why not give it to Smith again?
Well, that's Simmons that time.
Or Simmons, I mean.
De'Avion Simmons out across the 40 to the 44-yard line, and now a flag is thrown after the play. And did we have some extracurriculars? I didn't see anything happen, but the back judge here saw something and threw his flag and immediately stepped up and had some words for one of the Dupo players and sent him off the field.
Well, the signal was almost given by the referee to the far sides.
We're going to have a personal foul
and an
ejection against the Dupo players.
I believe that was number 3. That would have been Nick Houston.
So a 15. I didn't see what happened. I don't think he didn't appear he was very close to where the play ended, but maybe he had a blocker on him or something.
Well, this could be proactive officiating. They don't want anything to get out of hand, and rather than let that happen, get him out of the game.
So the 20th first down of the night for Marquette. You asked, did we have enough time for another Explorer score? We're down to 2:53 and counting. And it's first and 10 Marquette at the 41 of Dupo.
Well, my problem is I predicted 60 points for the Explorers tonight. Being facetious,
not going to happen.
If we're that close, why not?
They'd have to score a couple times, and I don't think we have time for that.
You don't like the idea of an onside kick, then?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. A low snap for Nave, and it's picked up by a running back who gets buried for a big loss. That's Xavier Ware. It was a bad snap to Gerald Nave, and he tried to pick it up, and Xavier Ware came in there and grabbed the football, and then decided he was going to give ground and try to find some running room, and ended up losing about 12 yards.
Not nice to say this, but that kind of looked like a Dupo play. It just it had trouble written all over it from the get-go.
Well, it also looked like a freshman play.
There you go.
And it was. So 2nd and 22 for the Explorers, now on their own side of the 50-yard line. From their own 47-yard line, Dave takes the snap, hands it to Xavier Ware, and he runs hard, picks up about 4 yards across midfield to the 49 of Dupo.
Ware gets some of that yardage
Keep the clock running.
It's running. It's running.
Tackled by Robert Seeger.
20.
I don't think they have a turbocharged switch on that clock. It'd be nice if they had that. It like ran twice as fast as it normally does.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they had that switch, the man running the clock would be using it.
He would use it.
I guarantee
yes, he would.
I guarantee.
Our good friend Terry Mitchell. He's quite the clock operator. And here's the give to Simmons, and Davion Simmons wrapped up and thrown for a loss of a couple. And I think Marquette will need one more snap. Well, it's going to be 4th down.
Zachary Smith on that carry may have lost.
That was Noah Chisholm in on the tackle. Just realized there are 3 Chisholms on the Dupo Tiger team.
Brings up 4th down and long for the Explorers.
Well, it's 4th and long for Marquette. Now here's where they can take a delay of game.
Yes.
Take a delay of game.
Keep the clock running.
And then
5, do it again.
And then take a knee. Or they're just going to run it and let Dupo have a play, I guess. If Marquette doesn't get the first down. 1st and like 23.
There you go.
Oh, here's a pass out to the left, and it's caught at the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Gerald Nave hits Devon Fields, a freshman to freshman. It's a 48-yard touchdown pass with 6 seconds remaining. Holy smokes.
Sam, we have had a multitude of touchdowns scored tonight, but I don't think you've gotten any more excited than seeing those 2 freshmen hook up an outstanding pass and catch.
Well, that's not what I expected. Gerald Nave to number 80, Devon Fields, for 48 yards. And now the extra point attempt is drilled through. Kicking that was that's somebody I don't even have on my roster. Number 65, Tomacek. What's his first name?
Owen
Tomacek with the extra point. Now they're going to go ahead and roll the clock and not have a kickoff. The officials rolling the clock, and that's going to be the ball game. The final score: Marquette 55, Dupo nothing. Back to wrap it up in just a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports. Give me 3, Brian.
Today's event is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends. Trust Family Auto Sales, now offering repair services across from the Bethalto Airport under the water tower. Moore's Home Improvement, honesty, integrity, quality, and value. Marty Kinsella Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Where others can't, Kinsella can. When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella. Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Moore's Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Moore's Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Moore's Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I could be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle,